Draw out this scale. Simple. This is scale on the bottom is value. I hear people talk price all the time, and they'll say, well, don't pay much attention to price. Don't, listen, throw price out the window. Price does not matter in this world anymore. People buy one thing, they buy value, period. End of story. I'll argue the fact in 1 second. The other side is your scale of uniqueness. When they come to you with an idea, or you have an idea in your business, or you're trying to diversify or trying to get in ancillary revenue streams, you get an idea that's down in this area right here. You're going to have high value, low uniqueness. Let's talk about it. Camera, cell phone, things of that nature, tires, whatever it may be. It's got a lot of value, ton of value, not unique. Now what are we doing? We're back down there competing on price. You're going to compete on price, I promise. Don't compete on price unless you got deep wallets, because it could be a very adventurous task. Competing on price, too, is a transactional-based business. You're going to have great locations. You're going to have to really spend the dollars to create the transactions. Be careful in that environment. You'll have people come to you all the time with that one right there. Be careful. I tell guys next, you'll go no value, high uniqueness. Easy. Laser disc. Oh, hell, extremely unique. No value. No one wants them. Those big giant Frisbee discs, remember when we were a few years back, instead of a CD or a DVD, it was those laser discs. That's why I tell you, no one cares about price, because if those laser discs were on sale at Walmart for 3 cents, would you buy one? No, because no one has a damn laser disc player. So there's no value. It's not price. It's all about value. Remember that as you move forward. You'll have people come with those crazy ideas. Trust me, my wife's seen them. People out telling me they want me to get into all kinds. We won't even bore you with it. I mean, every idea you could think of. Some I did, and it was really stupid. So didn't work out. You get someone come to you with no value and no uniqueness, yeah, they're an idiot. If they work for you, fire them. If they're coming around, just get away from them. So know if that thing falls right there, you have nothing to do with them. Next one, high value and high uniqueness. Try and get into that quadrant. If you can get into that quadrant, you all of a sudden create new market share. You create value for whatever product it is you're offering. That's why Apple's so great. They don't compete in a regular arena. They take themselves out and create new market share. If you're a grain elevator, if you're someone in that field, or you're looking to provide value to the farmer or the agricultural person, hit them with education. Hit them with something they can use. Get yourself out of the norm and create a new market share for them. Create a place where you can compete and that you can own. Create something that's yours that no one else has. I think we tried to do this a little bit with the report. Just shoot straight, give guys the straight scoop, and right up front in line. I encourage folks in the retail, give it to your customers. Try and do something to get you out of that norm that's going to suck you down into that low gross area. So when you get folks that are in your organization, or you're trying to do things, tell them to go beyond better sameness. Tell them people buy value, not price, and I think that's going to really be key in helping you guys be successful moving forward. Even with your own farms, your own operations, I want you to know that I think we're in the best business and the best industry there is. If it wasn't the case, you wouldn't see the people getting into it that are getting into it. Trust me, they are very smart and they know where the money's at. But equally on our side, we got to try and defend that. We got to take a defensive stance, and I want to try and educate you guys on how they're going to try and maneuver and manipulate. So as we go forward, I hope this education helps you guys kind of see where they're coming from. Maybe we can stay one step ahead of the crowd here, or the smart money, so to speak. So I'm excited about agriculture. I think it's the best thing that there is. I tell my kids, some knucklehead put out some Twitter thing the other day that said, ag degrees were the worst degrees. I said, holy shit, I wasn't on that page. I said, because I'm encouraging my son and other kids, I think there's a ton of opportunity through the next 50 years. They only said 2050 or beyond, possibly. Agriculture, food, water. Obviously, it's how the world's going to operate. But we got to get into that area if we're going to come up with products, ideas, or things for our business moving forward to compete. Last slide. Just build a bailout plan. Make sure you have a plan in case. Have some secondary relationships. I know guys in the audience that had grain elevators. They had lines of credit for, say, $1 million in 08. Next thing, 30 days later, they're trying to get a line of credit for, $10 million, $20 million. And the next thing, you don't have a bank that's going to give you a line of credit against all these short futures positions you have. So think of those things as we move forward. Make sure you have plans. Make sure you have other sources where you can market to, people and relationships you have with chemical people, fertilizer, seed, because I think the cards are going to get reshuffled real quick. You're going to put them in deck, and they're going to shuffle them out again, and here we go. Same type of routine, just because of the volatility and because of so much, I should say, big money coming into this market. So I'm excited about agriculture. I think it's the place we want to be. I hope moving forward here in the next second half of this darn program, we're going to be able to give you guys some good marketing tips and strategies and things of that nature.